Welcome to Matt Bajerski YouTube channel. We're going to talk about a most amazing crystal today. I don't know whether I've talked about it before, but you know what? When I've got a few pieces and real, genuine, gorgeous, rare chunks, I think it's a good time to talk about it. So I want to welcome you today to the world of crystal aquamarine. Now, these are cherry-picked, juicy, amazing, and ever so powerful. Have a look at them. All right. So let me show you them. Look at that. Isn't that just divine? Not that easy to see the colour. When you look at it from the light, it's like mind-blowing. That what you just saw then was a very natural in its raw material, raw sense, no polish. This one is polished. Some people love the polished. Look at the gorgeous colour of that. Another one which is natural, raw. So you probably already know about this crystal, that it comes in slightly different colours. You've got the greeny kind of blue kind of green, depending on where they're dug. Predominantly, when I'm looking for them, I look for energy. So I'm not really looking for the rareness of the crystal. I'm looking for the shape, I'm looking for the feel, the texture, and sometimes the colour matters, but it doesn't really matter as a healing crystal. I mean, the healing ability really makes no sense to the look of it, you know. But then again, the look really does help you choose the crystal, or the crystal chooses you. It's quite phenomenal how it works, really. So what do I know about this crystal? Other than working with it, not that much. I think I've had pieces from Africa. Brazil. I think I've had a couple of 3 pieces from Brazil. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know where else they come from. You'd have to look into it and study it. But yeah, absolutely beautiful crystals. So my chosen aquamarine was long, very long, about this long, and very thin. And it was just gorgeous. It was a lighter blue, and at the very end was more transparent. It had its natural mother stone attached to it, so it was a little bit strange at the bottom. I had that for about 7-8 years, and I worked with that predominantly with people who struggled in life with attachment, not being able to let go, not being able to move forward. People who just struggled with life in general, I guess. And it was that kind of crystal that worked ever so well. So what do I love about this crystal? First of all, the sense of feeling at least some kind of breath, or some kind of release of the breath when it's trapped. The breath I'm talking about is the breath of negativity, of pain and suffering and things that we keep hold of, the anxieties of life, the stress of life, the fears of life. This crystal is a release of those things through the breath. It really helps. So when you work with this on breathing techniques, it's an amazing crystal. When you want to start to learn how to meditate, this is the perfect crystal, no doubt about it. Aquamarine was always my one of at least, I'd say 10 to 15 crystals that I always had. As I'm looking at it, I don't know what I did with it. Probably gave it away to a child at one point where they were feeling down or bad, like I did most of my most favourite crystals, but they always seem to come back in a different way. Not that crystal, but other crystals. So I was always replenished with new crystals and exciting crystals. There are kind of things that you feel when you wear it. I know this is going to sound weird, but you feel younger. You feel revitalized. You feel. I think the word longevity, and I truly believe when wearing this, you feel younger. And I can honestly say, many of my clients used to say, my skin's better. Or I feel fresher, I feel happier, I feel stronger, I feel more, energy, I feel younger. All of those things are absolutely what Aquamarine does. It has an energy that blasts, and it's a constant pulsating. You can feel it when you hold it. As I'm holding it now, I can feel the healing going through my thumb. I can feel it going through my thumb, right through here, right up here, and right into this eye. And it's known for being a very, very powerful crystal for healing of senses. And of course, my eyes are strained today, so it's working on my eyes, which is brilliant because I've been on the computer, I've been uploading, doing a lot of hard work, so that makes sense. Relationship crystal, I would say this is as well. I really would, If I was to name this crystal, I would say it's the crystal of longevity. And I've said it many times. I don't know if I've said it on many videos, but I've said it to a lot of clients. So when people struggle with, I don't think I've got too long to live, what crystal should I get? Or somebody's dying, what crystal to get? This. Not that you want to buy it because you're dying. You want to buy it because it takes you through the process of this world into the next. So this is a wonderful crystal for people who are moving into the light because it's a natural process or something's happened to them. This is the crystal. But I don't want to call it the crystal of death or the crystal of transition. I would rather call it like longevity because it helps every day and you feel better along your journey. You feel healthier, you feel happier. Yeah, so that's kind of one thing. What did it do for my clients? Other things. Well, for younger girls and boys who used to wear it too, especially the raw type, I've gifted a lot of raw Aquamarine away to young lads and young children. They find it fascinating and it helps them. And the mothers used to contact me or come back again and say, you know what, they're just getting on with life. So what does that mean? Flowing, they're just flowing. So it was it made perfect sense that the turquoise, well, it's not turquoise, but the deep blue in this one, like the sea, it helps you swim in the right direction. Like the blue sky, it helps you fly. These are the things that we see in colour that make sense to the path of life. So this helped a lot of my clients, and predominantly where I would use it depended on what was wrong with the client or what needed healing. So if I give you for instance, if a young girl comes and she's been heavily attacked by her school friends and she's been ostracized and booted out of that friendship, I would take this crystal and place it on the heart. I'd put my hand over the heart, and with a crystal combined with pure energy, I would blast and clear away, but more importantly, strengthen the heart. Therefore, this crystal strengthens the heart and helps you get over problem issues, attack issues, issues that hurt very deep and sometimes and do become a kind of like a burn in the mind or the heart that you'll never forget. This certainly helps and it strengthens you to move forward and not let that affect you. And situations did disappear and friendships rekindled again, and forgiveness was there and happiness was there, and things always sorted itself out with this crystal. Therefore, whenever I used it, if I was ever in a big show, if I was ever in a situation where there was a lot of issue and I'd been asked to help, I would wear Aquamarine because it would always help give me the energy to look deep into what needed to be done and to keep that energy high and to keep going all the way through. Other things that this crystal is good for: marriage breakdown. Anybody who's going through a terrible situation with family members who are being treated bad, but mainly to do with people who are not connected anymore. One of the most beautiful things I think in the world that I saw was somebody who, a friend had really hurt her bad, Sammy, really bad, really, really bad. And I think it was not just a friend, but it was a work colleague, or should I say her boss. Be careful what I say, but I don't think it matters because they ended up being really good friends. And what she did was she saw, after a healing session, I placed a piece on her forehead and on her heart. When she got up, she said, "Did you use a crystal?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "Can I have a look at it?" And I showed it her. She said, "Would it be okay if I give this crystal to a friend?" And I said, yeah, sure. She said, "How much?" I said, "It's a gift, take it." The same day she went to a boss and gifted this crystal, something happened that changed, and the boss broke down and cried. She explained why she was being so horrible. It wasn't obviously because of her, and they became best of friends, and ever since then, I think to this day, they're both really, really close. I think overcoming situations where we're so easily, where it's so easy for us to run away, I think Aquamarine stands us in good stead. We become more spiritually aware and what's more important, which is the friendship rather than the ego and the pride and feeling hurt. So this crystal is good for that as well. So all of these things that I give you may resonate with you for something that may be happening to you, and you say, you know what, I think I need this crystal. That's it really. I think, on a health level, I think it's great for people who, I know one girl who wanted to become, well, she did actually become quite famous, but she's been in a few Hollywood movies, but she retained water retention, and she wore this and it helped. Something happened and it cleansed and cleared. And that's just one thought, what's just come up. Okay, yeah, I get another one now. This was quite a powerful thing. Somebody was religious for a long time, very religious, and she was abused. I think she was a member of, I'm not going to call them cults, but basically it's a religious cult. You just did. She came for a reading and a healing, and afterwards she wore a piece of this and she was able to break free from that. So I guess where I'm going with this, if you put the pieces together again, maybe if you're stuck in a relationship, whether it's a relationship with a religion, a relationship with ideology, ism, this is a crystal that helps you break free from the imprisonment and the walls of indoctrination, programming, and brainwashing, I guess. I mean, we're all brainwashed one way or another. We're all programmed one way or another. So I think it's a beautiful crystal. It's one of my favorite crystals. I love it to bits. I get excited when I see it. I mean, you know what I mean. If you see a piece of aquamarine, you can't tell me, you can't turn away. It's so beautiful when you look at it. It really is beautiful. So that's it really. I mean, I've got a few pieces on my website. This is my latest collection and it's taken a long time to get nice pieces, and there you are, 2, 4, 6. Not many, but you know what? I'd rather have beautiful pieces, really mounted well in beautiful silver. And look at the back, isn't that gorgeous? We get the energy from the back and the energy from the silver too, which is great. All right, these will be on the website probably very, very fast, and they'll be snapped up even faster. They're gorgeous. I'm even thinking about keeping one. Stop it. Hey, okay guys, love you all. Thank you, and thank you for going to Bajerski.com and supporting this beautiful channel and supporting my website in the way of loving my crystals, oils, incense, and now teas. I hope they make a difference like they have for me. I love working with them, and I'm going to spend probably another hour on these until I really feel that they're perfect, and then I'll put them on the website. So take care guys. Bye for now.